The morning sun pierced through dirty window panes, illuminating the cracked tile floor of a small kennel. A tiny shape lay curled in a corner, ribs showing beneath scruffy fur, eyes dull with fear. She was a German shepherd puppy, barely 8 weeks old, shivering, trembling, and utterly alone. No name, no warmth, no hope, only the cold walls and the relentless ache of hunger. A veterinarian named Dr. Mai Santos stepped inside, her footsteps silent on the sterile floor. She knelt before the tiny creature, her gloved hand hovering for a moment over its quivering body. The puppy flinched, backed deeper into the corner. No trust left, nothing but pure instinct screaming to hide. Mia's voice, soft and coaxing, carried through the air. "Hey, sweet girl, it's okay?" She dropped a small dish of water near the puppy's snout, then backed away. For hours she watched, heart clenched, as the puppy finally took a tentative sip, then another. Then, with tentative courage, she scooted forward to lap at the dish. Relief washed over Mia. This was the beginning. Inside a small, private clinic on the outskirts of town, the puppy, later named Hope, began a transformation. Sheltered in a soft crate with plush blankets, she slept. The vet tech left gentle food nearby, bland chicken and rice, easy on her fragile stomach. At first she resisted, but hunger eventually won, and she ate. A single bite the first night, then 2, then more. Mia administered fluids, nutrients, and love, whispering encouragement each time she wiped the grime from the puppy's fur. After days of rest, Hope lifted her head. Her eyes flickered, honey-colored, soulful, peering out at the world. A spark, tiny but alive. The clinic staff rallied around her. Vet tech Marco crafted a soft toy from leftover cloth. Mia played soothing music. At night, Hope curled against a plush bone-shaped cushion, her breaths more even, less ragged. Each morning, she rose to greet Mia, tail wagging weakly. The week that followed was a blur of treatments, deworming medicine, vaccinations, wound care from bruises hidden beneath matted fur. Hope flinched at the vet's touch at first, bruised memories still raw, but Mia never forced her. Instead, gentle pressure, time, and patience. Then came a day when Hope took a few shaky steps around the crate. At her first shaky wobble, the clinic staff cheered softly, tears sparkling in their eyes. Outside, spring unfurled. Cherry blossoms drifted like pale pink snow. Maya brought Hope out to the courtyard, keeping her on a leash. Sunlight warmed the puppy's fur, fresh air coaxed her forward. She sniffed boldly at a sprig of jasmine, head cocked. "Look," Marco called. Hope had found a smooth stone and carried it gently in her jaws before dropping it with triumphant clack. In that moment, the heaviness of the past lifted. Joy returned. Hoisted into Maya's arms, Hope's eyes closed in contentment. That night, the puppy curled at the foot of Maya's bed, safe and loved. Tomorrow, she'd meet foster parents, a warm home, laughter, love, new beginnings. 2 weeks later, the clinic was empty but for Maya and Marco packing boxes of leftover supplies. A man and woman arrived, smiles bright as sunflowers. Jennifer and Marcus Green, Hope's foster family. Hope wagged furiously when she saw them, tiptoed forward, nose twitching. Slowly, curiosity overcame caution. She padded toward Jennifer, bristling uncertainty fading to Hope. Jennifer knelt in front of her, murmuring, "Hi, sweetie, we've been waiting for you." She extended a hand. Hope sniffed it. A moment of silent exchange, then a lick. Jennifer laughed, tears shining. "She chooses us." They loaded Hope into the car gently. As they drove off, Maya's eyes brimmed with tears. She'd done her job. But this was Joy's triumph. In their cozy suburban home, Hope explored. She learned about couches, some not chewing, stairs, toys, meals served in patterns and love. Every day, they discovered more. Her favorite squeaky duck, the soft patch of sun on the carpet, the way belly rubs made her flop with joy. It wasn't perfect. Fear lingered. A fire truck siren sent her spiraling under the bed. Thunderstorm, full panic. Lights thickened, shadows danced, memory flickered. The greens soothed her, held her close, spoke in calm tones until the storm passed. Each scare ended, each moment of calm strengthened trust. One afternoon on their first walk in the park, Hope spotted a toddler tumbling. The child wailed, the mother ducked to calm them. Hope froze, then pulled forward. She approached gently, tail wagging low, tongue lolling. The mother allowed the puppy to sniff her toddler's outstretched hand. Lauder bubbled, "She's so sweet!" Hope basked in the attention and in trust. Physical and emotional boundaries blurred, fear receded. Months passed. Under the Green's care and with Maya's follow-up visits, Hope morphed into a vibrant, playful adolescent. Her coat turned lustrous, shades of sable and cream. Her ears perked, alert to every new sound. She ran with grace and confidence, chasing tennis balls, making friends with neighborhood dogs, mastering sit and stay. Physical recovery mirrored psychological healing. Fear had once ruled her. Now she greeted strangers with cautious courtesy. Storms unsettled her still, but she'd nestle with Jennifer, trembling less each time. Veterinarian visits became routine, vaccines, check-ups, and every time I entered the room, Hope bounded forward, tail wagging, eyes bright. No corner-born submission. Now exuberance. One day, the local news station did a feel-good segment, Rescue Rebirth Puppy Survives Abuse. They filmed Hope romping in the park, her favorite squeaky duck in mouth, tongue lolling. Jennifer's voice over. She reminds us every day that love saves. Given time, she bloomed. They interviewed Maya. She was fragile, but her heart was strong. Every animal deserves that chance. The video went viral, millions of views, shares, tears, and dozens of messages from families wanting to adopt from the same clinic. Donations poured in, allowing Mia and Marco to expand their rescue program. One chilly autumn evening, Hope trotted into the clinic with the Greens. It was Fall Day, but also Pride Day. They were unveiling the new Hope's Ark, wing, space for rescued dogs to heal before adoption. The walls were painted warm yellow. Every kennel had plush bedding. A plaque read, "In memory of Hope, who showed us all that love can mend the broken." Hope sniffed the new wing proudly, tail sweeping the ground. Children crowded, patting her. Volunteers wore shirts, Hope's heroes. Jennifer, holding Hope on a leash, smiled at Mia. "We thought we were saving her," she said softly, "but she saved all of us." Mia looked at the crowd, clinic staff, volunteers, and felt a swell of gratitude. A single puppy had catalyzed a movement. At home later, Hope nestled on a blanket beneath the fireplace. Marcus threw her squeaky duck across the room. She leapt, caught it mid-air, landed with gravity. Her ears danced. She dropped the toy at his feet, eyes gleaming. Jen sat beside her, brushing her coat. "You're my hero," she whispered. Hope sniffed. She'd survived darkest hardship. She'd healed. She'd given everyone hope, and her name was perfect. Her journey was far from over, but she was no longer broken and alone. She was whole, loved, and alive in every sense. And as the fire crackled, Hope sighed, a soft, contented sigh. Tomorrow a new day of joy awaited, a life saved, and in turn, a life that had already saved countless others. In a small clinic, in a humble home, the echoes of her transformation would ripple outward. Proof that even the tiniest heart, battered and silent, can beat again.